Alright, welcome back. This is going to be another episode of our multiplayer series for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. We're going to be playing Chaos again today. I've already released a few Chaos videos. They've been a ton of fun to play so far. And I've switched my composition up a little bit this time. I have lost a couple of fights in various ways. I lost a greenskin fight, and then I just lost a fight versus the Beastmen. And I want to try some different things. So the Chariot was definitely underperforming for me. In the last fight, I tried some Dragon Ogres, and they were underperforming for me. I'm not going to put those up because, I don't know, they were pretty good. They were pretty good, but they weren't my finest games ever. So I do put losses up here on occasion, but I did learn some stuff from it. So the Dragon Ogres are just too expensive for what they are. They don't have a big enough charge bonus. They do have a lot of health. They don't have a lot of armor, though. And if they just get caught up in quagmire with other units, they're just not really that impressive. There's only 12 of them in a stack. I was not that impressed with them. I thought they were going to be really cool. They're awesome in the campaign. I've tried them out in the campaign a few times. So I wasn't really that impressed. So I'm going to try a different approach here. So I'm still going to keep a Forsaken base here. This should shatter any kind of melee that they have. But I need something that can get in there and do some damage in case they have great swords or some artillery firing from the back or something like that. So that's why I have them. And I just want to try out and these are really good. They have a nice shock value of 80. So they cost the same amount as the Dragon Ogres, but they only have a charge bonus of 32. Now Dragon Ogres have a lot more health, almost 50% more health, but these have a lot more armor. They have similar speed, but there's 60 of them here. So they're dealing a lot more damage than these Dragon Ogres are. Pretty sure. Yeah, because if all of these hit, that's 1200 damage. If all of these hit, 60 times, whatever, 42, that's like 2400, something like that. Anyways, the top end damage for them is much better, much bigger, especially with the charge bonus of 80. So, these guys don't even cause terror. And then I just want to try out a Giant. The Chaos used a Giant on me. Now, the Chaos Giant is better because he has 80 melee attack instead of 68. And he doesn't get penalties in the forest. But I just want to try out, or the Beastman Giant, rather. I just want to try it out. I think this could be another decent answer to something like bulls that they might have, like gore bulls, or just hero units, because they deal 530 damage and they have a lot of health. So they can sit there and bang with heroes for a while, I think. Especially if I put the poison on them with the Chaos Warhounds. So, that's what I'm going to roll with. The Giant may not be that great, but the Chaos Giant did quite a lot of work. He did pretty well. If the Giant doesn't work out, then I might just go for a third Chaos Knight with Lances. These aren't going to be great against other large units, but whatever, they're very good against infantry. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. It has been taking a little bit to queue. Last couple of matches. So it's the same thing, we just charge, knock them out. Now we are risking if they have an air force of some sort, but not a lot of people have run those in my last few battles. Like, there's not a lot of flying lords, not an excessive amount anyways, and there's not a lot of gyrocopters. There was one interesting air type of fight in Vampire Counts number 2, so go watch that. That's a great fight. The opponent used a very interesting strategy with flyers. But that was kind of a special case, and I think we're able to handle that fairly well. Yeah, and in terms of other Chaos units, do go back and watch episode 1 if you haven't watched it yet. I talk about my thoughts about all sorts of different Chaos units for the first 15 minutes or so, and just what I think are strengths and weaknesses. I have learned a little bit as we go on. The Forsaken seem to be by far the best pound-for-pound fighters. I mean, almost every battle, those things kill 100 units or something each. Not quite that much, but there are definitely multiple units of Forsaken every battle that kill 100 units. So they do a lot of damage for 750, but you do have to have some support for them. Because they can be potentially beaten by greatswords or other anti-infantry type of units. And so that's why I've got the extra barded chargers in there. So my weakness is probably going to be Blood Knights. I might put the Halberdiers back in here if we face undead. We'll see. Now, those, what are they, wasn't Gore Herd, I don't think. I'm trying to remember. Something for the Beastmen. Maybe it was the very top tier infantry. I think they had that. I don't remember what it's called, but their top tier infantry did a lot of work last time. So those guys actually did go toe to toe with the Forsaken pretty well. So that makes me think that something like Black Orcs and Great Swords would do well against them. I haven't gone against heavy Black Swords or Great Orc type of units yet. That's why I'm hoping these will help with that if I do run into that, and the Giant should help out with that too. This Lord is not really the best Lord on the block. Where are we going? I don't know this map super well. I'm gonna give him all the time he wants to go ahead and set up. If you just joined me for the first time, my overall build is I have the Forsaken. I explained the lances, the poison's really good, just as a utility. I usually like to run more than one hound, but I'm not sure what I would cut to put more hounds in. This is just a really nice, tight formation without a lot of extra cash. Speaking of which, can I upgrade any of these? I don't think so. No. A nice, tight formation. And then with him, I just run the Chaos Dragon, just so that I have something that flies. Although, there's a chance I want to take him off that dragon because I got cheesed last time I went against Bretonnia. I'll think about this. But there's a cheesy strat where people will get a bunch of Pegasus Knights and try to knock out your Flying Lord. They'll just try to surround and kill your Flying Lord. So maybe I just go for a normal Barded Steed instead. What would I do with that spare money, though? Could I buy for 1,000? I mean, I'm trying to think. I like all of these. These are just so good and so cost efficient. But I don't want to get cheesed by Pegasus Knights, and I'm a little scared of that. So I am going to drop down to the Barded Horse. And I have, what, 380 left. So I could get something that costs 1,000 if I cut one of these. I mean, I could get, like, Armored Trolls or something. I mean, they can run around and charge, and they have... I mean, they're decent. I could also get Halberds, just a set of Halberds. Let's go ahead and do that. And the question is, do I want Halberds or Armored Trolls? How much time do I have? 26 seconds. I mean, Halberds are specifically good against large. Armored Trolls, they still don't have much leadership. I think I'm going to go for just one set of Halberds, in case they have a lot of Knights or something. Yeah, it should be decent. So we still have 5 Forsakens. That's really good. And this should help us against... Now, the reason I took the Halberds out before is they're just so slow. And I've just been able to run at them and fight them hardcore, and then the Halberds just kind of get left in the back. But I need to slow down a little bit for the Giant anyways. The Giant should be good here because Bretonnia doesn't have very good anti-large units. Like, they have men-at-arms, but they're not very mobile. So I can match up those men-at-arms with some of my guys, and I should be able to knock them out. My cat's just, like, glaring at me from the other side of the room. She's trying to sleep in here, and... I'm talking so loud that she's just like, Alright. Just go to sleep, man. Quit looking at me. Ain't nothing to see here. Okay. Oh, she's a lovely cat. Although today, she woke me up by putting like a paw in my mouth. And she's an indoor cat that uses the litter box. So I was a little... worried about that. I'm really hoping that I don't get sick from that. She was trying to wake me up so I'd feed her. But I was just like, oh god, and I had to like get up and immediately go like use some scope, some mouthwash. Oh, it's disgusting. Alright. These guys up to the front here. They don't have awesome missile units either, traditionally, so I think the Giant might be a good choice. Now, I really don't want to run these. They don't have any good anti-large horses, though, I don't think. So maybe I don't mind running these into their horses. I would rather use it on their infantry. Let's split these guys up into my flankers.
Chaos, my magic is ready. Chaos Lord.
Alright. So we're running up. Alright, what are we facing here? So we do have a couple trebuchets, so we definitely have to go with them. Halberds, Knights of the Realm. Some Realm units, very standard. Spears, halberds. We should be able to beat up Knights of the Realm. I'm not 100%. With the poison, almost certainly we can. Getting on up here. Let's go. These halberds getting up here. Now, this is one where I really need these halberds to be close, I think. And he has already put his halberds up front, so I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead and get right here. No, wait. I really need to wait on these halberds before I get into that mess. Okay, they're close enough. I want to flank around this giant. He's... Alright. Guys, go. Charge. There we go. I need to micro my lord back. Holy cow, they are just focused right the daylights out of him. Spirit of Bune on this guy. Jeez, this is normally why I don't like giants. He just has so many missing units.
I bring a tempest.
Where is he? Oh, he's right here. Yeah, get him. Yeah, that's... That right there is why I don't like bringing giants. I should have brought the giants. I need to get in here. Tie that up. I should have tied that up a lot sooner. Okay, here we go. I think we'll be okay.
Chaos is magic.
We're doing okay on this side. These hounds are helping us do some work. Doing some work over here. Anything rallied back? Okay, yeah. Let's go back in there. What do we have here? Okay, so he's not really microing his stuff that well. There we go. Let's get back in here. Yeah, so the giant was definitely a fail against that munch. I need to get out of here. He's getting in trouble by something. Making sure that nothing else is rallied. These hounds are going to die. Let's get them in here where they have a little bit more utility. And my dude's running, whatever, it's fine. shatter all this stuff. Is that it? No, he's not giving up. I thought he was. Maybe. He's not. Alright, they're out of there. Let's get over here and take this out. Run. Guys. Oh my god, run. They're gonna run away like cowards, but that's fine. We'll kill this little set of dudes. Guys, run, 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 run. Finish this dude off. Did anyone else rally? This guy's rallied. I need to just run over here and hide in these woods, I think. Them. Kill him. Yeah, he's using his old pots. It's fine. I still have both of my pots. Alright, little sleazer. I think we'll be able to take him. I'm just trying to get a Spirit of Unit here. Now, I should probably, yeah, he's going to run away, so what I need to do is go over here and kill all of this stuff that's on the ground, and that way he has to land and he can't run again. Let's go ahead and just run all this down. I still have both potions. There's no way he's going to win this. I don't think. Guys, run means run. No, actually don't go close to those with that. Just do it with the Lord. That way they don't get free shots. So they're gonna kill him probably. Yeah, that's fine. What's this little guy? Damsel? This little gal. I still have enough units. I mean, these halberds are full HP. Okay, so they're done. Hopefully they're not gonna run back, because I need to go kill this damsel. And these halberds. He's trying to be cute. He's gonna try to come down and like pick something off, maybe. We don't want to lead with the horses. We want to lead with Forsaken. Do not want him to pick anything off. This guy is such a turkey. He's gonna run away. He's gonna lose eventually. Pretty sure. As soon as I kill these things, he's gonna have to run, I think. God, those things rallied back. out of here. Can't just come over here and kill these. That's what I want to do. While he's distracted over there. Kill the damsel, kill the damsel, kill the damsel. I got potions too, bro. Make sure all of them are dead. Alright. Anything else alive over here? Some of this stuff is. I need to make sure she dies 100%. I just need this weasel to land, because there's no way he's beating my full stack of halberdiers. And my lord with Leon Kerr. Kill them all. Make sure she's dead. Okay, now he's gonna run over here and try to sleaze this. Try to pick off my hounds, probably. God, this is so aggravating. Get out of there. Are you freaking kidding me? She rallied back? We'll kill her. I have to keep all my units close by. Okay, they ran away because I got close to them. They're shattered, I think. Do I have a unit over here? No, he's done. Get off the map, you weasel. So he's gonna have to land and fight me like a man here in a second. Not to be sexist, sorry, that's not sexist. Alright, you gonna try to pick off these knights here? Okay, you piece of trash. Or pick up that damsel. These knights, unless he runs. Surround him, don't let him run. His flying mechanics. Here he comes, pick those up. It's fine. Can't really do much about it. Yep. Welcome to Sleazeville. Okay, well, he's got to land eventually. I also don't think there's any way he's taking these halberds. There are no units left, so he's gonna have to land. Okay, she's done. Okay, Leon Kerr, land it, buddy. Let's see what happens when you actually fight. Still got one health pod. How many you got left? Get a full surround on him. It's gonna force him to land, right? Are you serious? Okay, well, I'm just gonna sit here and see if I can get some of my vigor back. This guy is like cheesing to the max. He's going to try to go straight for my guy, so I want to make sure that he has to run through these halberds first. Trying to kite him to make him run through my units. Where's my guy? Seriously, like, rally off the field? Dude, if he wins this after doing all that sleaze, where's the edge of the map? Okay, my dude rallied back. He's gonna charge him. I guess Leonker has terror. Are you kidding me? What is the countdown for this garbage?
I will destroy them.
Like, how long can he do that?
For the Chaos God, let us do this.
This is so exploitative. What is this over here? Do I have a unit back? No. Like, for real, how long can he do that? This is so dumb. No. Is he seriously gonna get to fly away again? Like, how long can he do this? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? How long can he do this garbage? No way. Like, how long can he do this? I thought, what does this mean? I mean, what does this right here mean? Does this mean anything? I'm just curious, like, if this actually means anything, because it seems like he's getting to fly a lot for the last, like, 5 minutes with no ground game at all. Like, seriously, what does that mean if you could just keep flying? No, they aren't forced because he keeps flying. They are not forced at all. Like, this is the stupidest thing I've seen. I'm so mad at this. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm about ready to throw my keyboard through the window. That's the stupidest thing I've seen. Like, I'm so mad at that right now. Like, seriously, it says he has to land. When the time is up, he has to land. Does it reset every time he goes back into the air? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, I understand flying units. I understand, you know, that there's an advantage to that. But that is abuse to the max. I don't want to hear anything from anybody, like, ever about potions or, oh, I don't like this kind of composition or whatever. Like, that is straight abuse. That's what happens when you don't run the most efficient build possible a lot of times, is people cheese you with stuff like that. And it's extremely aggravating. How is he able to get into the air that many times? Like, what is this? What, this little thing that pops up here that says units must land? What does that even mean? Because he's able to go back up and fly and sit up there and recharge and wait on all of his cooldowns and then just fly in, charge me again, fly back up. I mean, does the countdown restart every time he goes to the ground? Like, in that last 5 minutes, I had probably 6 units. They were all hurt. But I think I had 2 things of Forsaken. I had Chaos Knights with Lances. I had Chaos Warhounds. Like, I had a lot of stuff left. I had my Chaos Lord with full health with 2 potions. He had no potions left. He can't even get potions. I don't think he can get potions. But yet he's able to just fly in, attack me, fly out. This is why I usually have those Marauders that can hit air units to stop that kind of garbage. So I guess I'm just going to have to put them back in. Just as soon as I say, oh, well, there's no problem here, you know, nobody's running air cheese anymore, then of course they run air cheese. God, that is so infuriating. I guess I'll post this up, though, just so you guys can see that kind of abuse and just how ridiculous that is. Like, I don't get mad very often, but I'm really, really mad about that. Like, because it's so sleazy. Like, he should have lost that fight easily. He lost the fight. But then, just by manipulating the air mechanics, he's able to keep doing that as his only flying unit. It's so dumb. We also learned Giants are completely worthless most of the time. I just happen to... I mean, maybe they're good against Chaos, but anyone who has Bowman or anything, Giants are just worthless. Yeah, Leon Kerr did all of their damage. Like... I did like the Chaos Knights. The Halberdiers were just an extreme disappointment once again. You know, they're just very slow. They couldn't do anything at the end of that fight. Well, I gotta go back and play another game, because that's just infuriated me. And I just want to get a win here. But these guys, once again, all-stars. These guys pretty good. Totally worthless. And I have to have at least 1 Marauder unit with armor piercing so that I can pick off stupid crap like that at the end of the fight. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about that. That seems like maximum exploitation and sleaziness. Like, how did he possibly win that? The only way he won it is that he's Leon Kerr, and he naturally heals, so he can just sit in the air and heal himself up, and just kite around with all of his units. I mean, I would say I should have gone to go get the damsel, so that he had to land, but obviously he doesn't have to land, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, I guess as long as he jumps in and, like, touches the ground once every minute or something, then he can go back up and wait 45 seconds on all of his cooldowns, pop them all, go back in. And he can heal during that entire time. And just pick off all of your units. That's why they have the thing that says you're supposed to land after a minute, or whatever the timer is. It forces your units to land, or you give up. I don't even know how it works because I never sleaze that hard. Do I use flying units? Yes, I use a couple of flying units, but I also, every time I use the flying units, I end up winning with my ground game if I win. It doesn't come down to just hanging out with flying units and killing them. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I just obviously didn't have a great time with it, but I'm going to post it up just so you guys can see the strategy, I mean, and just be aware of that exploit, and just be ready for it, and just always have some missile units. I mean, I've always known that I wanted missile units against Pegasus and stuff, but I didn't realize just how abusive you could be, because I see that warning sometimes when I roll with gyrocopters in the Dwarven campaign, and I'm just like, if it's the end of the fight and I'm dead anyways, I'll see it. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, he has to land, so maybe I don't need ground to air because I can beat his air units when they come down and they can't stay up there forever. Well, yes, they can. So you definitely need missile units. And those Marauders with axe throwers, yeah, they suck. They're not good, honestly, but you have to have something that's ground to air. Like, if I had a troop of Marauders that I just kind of reserved in the back just as an insurance policy that had armor piercing, and I could sit there and shoot at him while he's in the sky, then it would have been a totally different ball game. I think I would have beat him easily if that was the case. But thank you very much for tuning in. Even though this wasn't a happy episode, I'm not a happy camper right now. I guess it is interesting to see the kind of exploits you can do if you're into doing exploits. And yeah, I guess cheating is not an optimal word because the game allows for it, but it's as close as you can possibly get. This is like, you know, to me, this is analogous to something as like stacking, 20 orc boys or something and going around and auto-resolving the first 100 turns of your orc campaign or something like that. Or just sitting there with chaos at the start of the campaign and just sacking the same town over and over again for like 10 turns. Like, this is... It just doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth. It doesn't me playing it. Like, when I get beaten by, good gameplay, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I got beaten there. It was good strategy. Pretty good time. I could see how they can beat that. I got to figure out a way to deal with that next time. No, this just makes me mad. You guys know in my losses that I'm not mad at the player or their tactics a lot of the time. If I get mad, it's usually just at my own units for not running most of the time. But this is probably the first time that I've actually been mad at a player, like, personally. Well, in a game sense, I'm not going to, like, hold a grudge against this guy forever. If he walked up and shook my hand and he's like, hey, my name's Mike, I'm the one that played Leon Kerr that game, I'd be like, oh, all right, man, way to cheese me, type of thing. Like, I wouldn't be super salty about it. It'd be okay. But I think that, I just don't like it. So this is why I need to do optimal stuff a lot of the times. The Chaos can't even do optimal stuff. They can't get potions with Lords. And he has to sit there and just heal the whole time with Leon Kerr. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, you want to see some other... I mean, it is a close fight. It was a close fight. It was probably entertaining down to the wire. It was just very aggravating to play it when I'm on, the controlling side of the keyboard. But I will post it up. I do like to post losses. It was an interesting loss. It was a good fight. Good being a relative term here. It was a close fight. We'll put it that way. But if you like this, do check out the other episodes. We have lots of multiplayer battles with every single faction. Also have some legendary campaigns. So we don't do any kind of sleaze like this in the legendary campaigns. We don't abuse auto-resolve. We don't assassinate wards on the campaign map. We don't multi-sack cities. It's just a good, clean, fun campaign with good strategic elements to it. And I update those almost every day, at least every couple of days. I usually get in at least a video or two for each faction. I'm doing 5 factions right now, everything but Chaos. We will do Chaos eventually. And that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to do another one right after this, tinker with my build a little bit, because there's just no way I'm going to sleep after that. So thank you very much, and as always, I appreciate your viewership. Have a wonderful evening.